Hello and welcome to the July 8th, 2022 edition of Watching the Tape. Before we get going here, if you have any questions or comments about what you see in this video, please either call me or leave those in the comments section below. All right, this week's topic is inflation, but with a slight twist. Is inflation peaking? And it's been such a one-way street for so long now, with inflationary pressure seemingly everywhere, that I can't even believe I'm asking this question. But let's go to some recent headlines. Global inflation peak signaled as supply delays ease and demand falters. That's from IHS Markit. Grains sell-off should ease inflation weigh on tips yields. That's from Bloomberg. And battered commodities on verge of bear market, also from Bloomberg. So those are a few headlines that have crossed the tape this week. Let's go to the charts. This is a one-year chart of a very important commodity, which seems to have reversed course in June and is now down to $103 per barrel. Yep, this is oil. This one is a 5-year price chart of a commodity used in construction, in power transmission and generation, and electronics. Some economists believe that it has a PhD in economics and thus refer to it as Dr. Copper. This one is a 5-year chart of a very important building material and one that has been particularly volatile in recent years, and it is lumber. And one last one, this is a 5-year price chart of a food commodity that goes into my daily breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and it is wheat. I love any and all breads. All right, so we've taken a look at some major commodities that have declined in price rather noticeably recently. If we're looking for an explanation for the why, a lot of fingers are being pointed at recession fears. So think about the demand side of that supply-demand relationship that drives prices, but it's not all related to recession fears. There are pockets of bright spots on the supply side, especially in the food commodities space. And also, let's not forget the dollar. The dollar is very strong and seems to be getting stronger by the day. And recall that a strong dollar allows us as Americans to buy more, or it effectively makes things cost less in the international marketplace. And I would refer you to the Watching the Tape video from May 13th for more on that. We'll include a link to that down below. Okay, the key takeaway from this is that, yes, there are signs that inflation is peaking, but there's still quite a bit of inflation momentum in the system. So I wouldn't expect inflation to come down to 2% by year end. I think it'll take longer than that. The Consumer Price Index, or CPI data for June, is scheduled to be released next Wednesday, and the expectation is for that to be 8.8%, which is still very high. It's uncomfortably high. But hey, there are signs of optimism that we should not become Argentina anytime soon. Argentina reported its May CPI equivalent of 61%. That's annual inflation of 61%. We're not there yet. That's it for this week. Thanks for watching.